Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Y'all know this is a Pro Boxer Pro Jesus loving channel. I don't do anything, I don't say anything until I first acknowledge my Lord and Savior. You understand? Me. He's been amazing to me. You know, and I just want to spread it around the world. Now, let's get straight into it. So, Tyszu versus Baltram. I don't know how to say his name, I'm sorry, was tonight. Y'all, that was a good behind fight, even though it didn't last nothing, but a few rounds, 3 rounds. That was a good, that little bit, that fight was more exciting than Bivol and Beterbiev in those 3 rounds. Tyszu thought he was just gonna come in there and bully that man, and they traded the whole time because Tyszu kind of ain't give up. But by that 3rd round, you know, Tim had done took enough punishment, and that boy came in and touched Tyszu up and knocked him down 3 times. What was it, 3 or 4? 3, before, you know, his coach threw in the towel. And I'm glad that they did. You don't let your fighter take that type of abuse like that, especially if they're determined like Tyszu. But you know, Tim was touching him up too, but they was doing an even swamp, no swindle. They both was trading punches, but Baltram, or I'm sorry for butchering his name, y'all, I'm gonna get better with names. He was just a tougher opponent, you know, and he hit harder, you know, and he taught Tim a lesson about thinking you gonna come in there and stand in that center ring with me and think you gonna come up in here and bully me. You know what I'm saying? So you know, shit, I was hurt kind of seeing Tim in that fight. Boy, he touched Tim up real bad. He got Tim together, and Tim threw some pretty good counter punches, you know, but it was just no match for the power of the IBF champ. You know what I'm saying? Baltram. I'm sorry for butchering his name, y'all. And it was exciting. I mean, that thing had me on the edge of my car seat. Okay? You hear me? I was on edge watching that thing. You hear me? You know, the better man won tonight, period. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad after all of these mishap fights we have where it's going to decision, and people saying that people getting cheated, people on pads, people, you know what I'm saying, really won, this, that, and the other. We finally had a fight, you know, here recently where it was a clear winner. Even though, you know, yeah, you know, this wasn't no subjective, you know, opinionated who really won fight. Like, you know, the better man won tonight, period, because, you know, he got the KO. So, you know, and the team ain't sit there and let they fighter get beat half to death up in there talking about let me go out on my shield. Nah, you know what I'm saying? These people care about their fighter. You know, they want him to live to fight another day, obviously. So, yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all comment below and let me know if y'all thought that those little 3 rounds was exciting as what I thought. I thought it was exciting. You know, I'm sorry, you know, Tim went out like that, but listen, that's how Boston is. You know, the better man is going to be standing at the end. You know, you don't leave it up to the judges, if you ask me. If you can get a person out of there, go ahead and get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's all I got. Y'all comment below.